Ziener is a German ski brand and they work really closely with the DSV, so the German Ski Association, and their top athletes in developing gloves for racing. They do a massive range of gloves across all categories: mountaineering, ski touring, just general skiing like this. And this is part of their alpine skiing range. It's called the Gingo. All of the men's gloves begin with a G, which can get a little bit confusing, but this is the Gingo. It uses Ziener's Aquashield membrane insert. This is a waterproof, breathable insert that goes in the gloves so that it's going to keep all of that weather out, no matter whether it's raining, it's just a cold day, your hands are in the snow, whatever you're doing. This is the Aquashield Warm, again just enhancing warmth for these cold mountain conditions. Now I get a problem called polar finger, where the ends of my fingers split when they get cold, and it gets really quite painful. So when I'm operating equipment, or I'm dealing with bindings and getting people in and out their bindings, when I'm testing kit, it can just be really sore. So I need to keep my hands warm. It's got a deep pile lining on the back of the glove for that instant warmth when you go in, and then it's also got a sustainable traceable wool insulation called Lavalan Alpine Wool, and I find that the warmth in this glove is pretty spot on from everything that's really cold, so -10, -15 through to kind of those warmer spring days. You've got a bit of insulation on the palm too, so you're not compromising that feel and dexterity, but also you're not getting cold, which for me is a huge benefit. I'm a big fan of leather gloves. I will always choose a leather palm if I can, because I find it's harder wearing, it lasts longer, especially with ski edges, and I get a much better sensation. I want the dexterity of a quality glove when I'm dealing with cameras and bindings and all of the paraphernalia that comes with testing and reviewing ski kit, and I find a leather glove just works much better than anything else that I've used. This is leather right throughout the palm, through the back of the hand, so it's really durable and tough as well. So especially with things like ski edges, when you can trash gloves that way, for me a quality leather glove lasts longer, and you can really look after it. If you put conditioner in it and look after that leather, it'll last a long time, stay lovely and supple, and give you that dexterity and excellent feeling. Now they're not an E-tip glove, so I do have to take them off to do touchscreens, etc. But when I'm using buttons and fiddly things, I find I get a good amount of dexterity with these without having hands that are really cold. It has an under the cuff design, so it's not got a big powder gauntlet on it, but actually it's very easy to get my jacket over and do that up and seal out the elements that way. It comes with a nice broad elasticated leash that's attached to the glove, so when I take them off, if I'm writing any notes down, then I'm not losing the glove. And the same when I'm skiing with the kids, you know, when you're sorting them out, I can take the gloves off, get them sorted, and I'm not having to worry about where the gloves are going. Do I go off and leave them? They're just dangling from my arms. And what I really like about this glove is it's got a nice amount of padding, so if I do end up falling over, banging things, I don't get hit. But that keeps me nice and toasty warm, but I've not overheated in it, so I'm not getting clammy, sweaty hands, which is a real benefit, because then that can lead to chilling later on in the day. I generally take an 8 or a 9 in gloves, depending on the brand. This is an 8.5 and it fits me perfectly. That's the Ziener Gingo glove at £85, leather palm, leather back, waterproof membrane, breathable, and a good amount of insulation.